No dice? All good. Here you go. So you taking color?
Yep.
That's not Monzolovo.
It might be the wrong Ross.
This is the Dublin Irish, right?
Yeah. But like, it might not have been an updated roster on there. We only took a picture of like the score sheet. That's what has like the actual rosters on it.
If you want, it's up to you. If not, no big deal. I just feel like you can bring his name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for a Sunday afternoon matchup between the Alter Knights and the Dublin Scioto Irish. Alter on their third game in as many days. So I'm thinking fatigue's gonna come into play here, right? Looking in the third period, tough. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think they might be a little bit tired, but you know, it's a mid-afternoon game. Hopefully they got enough sleep last night. Looking pretty good in warm-ups.
Yeah,
And in the good old Michigan college drill.
There you go. I know from the scouting report that some of these players woke up not too long ago, so hopefully they're well rested here as we get started today. Warm-ups at a pretty high pace. Alter with all three goalies having coming off their senior night with a win yesterday afternoon. So they'll look to be carrying that momentum, and maybe that'll make up for some of that fatigue, bringing that energy here this afternoon.
'64 star. always Harmon. 66.
Warm-ups counting down, about to get started here with the anthem. There's the horn. Altar performing some last-minute repairs around their net. / picking up the pucks. Yep.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our contest between Dublin, Scioto, and Archer High School. As members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Southwest Ohio High School Hockey League, Archer welcomes you to this contest. Your attendance and support of the student athletes, coaches, and officials is appreciated. We ask all fans and players to respect the efforts of athletes, coaches, and officials. We also ask all in attendance to show respect for fellow fans, officials, teammates, and opponents. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. The starters for the Irish are at wing, Thomas Chapman, Braden Starr. The center is Alex Raff. Defense, Ryan Gold and Ian Wiseman. And goalie for today's contest is John Jones. And the rest of the Irish hockey team. The team is coached by Alex Shufflin and assisted by John Wiseman. And now, for your Altar Knights. Starting at wing, Chris Thiessen. Also at wing, Danny Mahoney. Center, Dixon Phillips. Defense, Liam Riley. Also at defense, Ty Ferguson. And guarding the net for the Knights, Thomas Drake. And the rest of the Altar hockey team. Altar is coached by Kevin Berry and assisted by Drew Donago and David Schweikert. Ladies and gentlemen, we're lucky to live in a country with freedoms like no other. So to honor America, please rise, remove your hats, and join us in the playing of our national anthem.
6 down as we get ready here for our opening face-off. Your alternates will be going from your right to your left attacking and defending the other direction. Starting lineup, as you saw, a little bit different from yesterday. Thomas Drake, that's number 82, will be in net today. Freshman athlete, cross-sport athlete, coming over from Baseball Tough, where he played catcher. So hopefully that's a natural transition here. Good to get him in net today. Dublin's captain, Rath, will be taking the face-off for Dublin. And center Dixon Phillips, once all 6 have been retrieved, will be taking the face-off for Alter. Phillips wins it back. Not cleanly to Ty. Ferguson's got to go back and take it in his own zone. Takes it behind his net, pounded the whole way. Turns a little sideways, nice little move to shake the defender. Does turn over here now to Rath. Rath looks to go behind the net. Stops up short. Ferguson's going to gain recovery over it. Puts up the half ball to Danny Mahoney. Danny Mahoney looks to get out of the zone. He does get it out, but it goes right back to Dublin. It looks to come back in on the attack. Rath with a quick shot. Blocker save right off the bat by Drake, and it's a good one. Danny Mahoney walks it out. Dublin has numbers back, however, and they take it away with Rath looking to put it. Will put it deep, but too deep, and that will be an icing. Coming all the way back down into the Dublin zone for an Alter offensive zone faceoff.
Drake's looking pretty solid off the bat with that one save. I haven't seen him play yet, but he's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, love the way he threw that blocker up there. Real quick reaction time. Good shot, too. Also good on Alter to give him his eyes, make sure there was no one in front of him so you could see it. Lance lines up for the draw. Wins it back to Linden. Swept over to Ryder. Ryder with a quick shot on, deflected something on the way in and goes off net. Linden pushes it over to Lance in the slot. Lance loses possession of it, but it doesn't exit the zone just yet. It will now as Dublin picks it up. It's Murphy on the half ball, pounding Linden. Alter recovers. Schultz over to Ryder, back to Schultz. Schultz looks to walk in just off the skates, and it pops back in the neutral zone. Ryder blows a tire, looks to recover here as Lance walks in. Lance goes in, looks center. Good shot just into the keeper there. He had A.J. Mahoney in the slot looking for a rebound, but none was to be had. Luke Lance lines up for the faceoff. Wins it over to Schultz. Schultz drops it back. Ryder's going to put it in deep. It stops, something on the way. Lance looked to put it on, but just over the net. Comes back to Linden at the point. Bouncing around a little bit right now, not a ton of control. Dublin's going to look to walk behind their net and regain some of that control. They do. Walking out on the far side, just enough to clear, but taken back by Linden. Linden dekes around his own man, which is Lance, and then goes right back to him. Schultz takes it and walks it forward. Gains that offensive zone with Mahoney on his right. Glove shot. Looked to pick that near corner, was open, but Jones did a good job to take it away.
Schultz is looking pretty hot out of the box with 2 shot attempts already.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, not a ton of possession in the neutral zone. Phillips lines up for the draw, kicks it forward. Dublin will recover, plays behind their own net, but Danny Mahoney breaks it up. Straight to Phillips, who looks to get a shot on just off the side of the cage, so close. Plays it back to the point. That's Riley. He dekes around his man, moves in lower. Looking for Thiessen in the slot. He's got Ferguson on the point as well. It'll wind up to him. He tries to put in the slot, but intercepted by Dublin, who takes it the other way. Dublin, that's Rath, who's just going to put it down deep, dump and chase. Lewis gets it, puts it in the center. Fended off by Thiessen, but unable to clear that zone completely. Dublin puts it down behind the net. Riley, the captain, will take it. Passes it, bank shot off the boards for Mahoney, who puts it out clear. That's a shot while offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway, and that'll draw the whistle and a face-off. So far in the neutral zone, not a ton of possession. Like I said, the puck's kind of going, this way, that way, forwards, backwards, just bouncing all around. Teams are going to look to maintain that possession to transition onto that attack. Riley goes back and is able to pick it up out of his skates, walks it forward, but he's hounded the whole way by 2. He's able to get through them. Instead of splitting the D, goes to the outside, looks to turn it into the slot, but unable to do so. Fended off well by the positioning of the Dublin defense. Comes back, Phillips has the puck, sweeps around him, looking for this, blows a tire. Ferguson's back, looking to break up the 2-on-1. Pass just a bit high, unable to corral it was Dublin. Alter down the slot. Danny Mahoney's able to walk it forward. And Thiessen will put it in deep. Jones will cover it up and just take the face off, let his men reset, get that line change, and recover. So far in a lot of the shots, not a lot of rebounds. So you're starting to think that maybe pick your shot instead of just taking it, or maybe take it a little bit lower and try to get that pass off the pads.
They might need to have to regroup a little bit, try to work around a pass, get a better shot off.
Puck pops far side. Ryder's going to be the first one there, puts it in deep, looking for Schultz. Just a bit too far, but Schultz does keep it on that wall. Good board play there. Lance takes it, looks for the hit, overcommits. Dublin's able to walk out with it a little bit. Schultz from behind will take a cross-checking penalty for taking down the man from behind. Alter gets it, touches up, and that will draw the penalty. Nothing wrong with Lance going for that first hit and just missing it, but then Schultz decides to overcommit and presses his luck.
I'm wondering if it is going to be a cross-check. I didn't see both hands get on that stick quite.
We'll go with cross-check for now. Dublin wins it back. Alter's going to look to clear that deep. Great pad save, bounces right to Mahoney. Mahoney's on a break, short-handed. Mahoney coming down, able to fend off his man and puts it glove side. Oh, that was incredible. Give the assist to Drake on that pad save and rebound.
What a phenomenal save from Jake, being the freshman goalie.
Incredible. Springs Danny Mahoney. Danny Mahoney does a great job the whole way down to fend off the Dublin man, and then keeps him with one hand free, puts it backhand, and then sticks it glove side. Really nice play. Alter with a short-handed goal here to kick things off.
What a dangle from Mahoney, choosing to go wide instead of go through the man this time.
Number 91, Danny Mahoney. He was assisted by number 82, Thomas.
Minute 37 left on the Dublin power play. Drake with another great blocker save there. Dublin behind the net, looking for that slot. However, it's on the back of the net, and it will be a face-off there. As you recall, since Alter is on the penalty kill, there is no icing, so they are free to clear it down to kill that time. Lance is going to line up here for the draw. It's one back to Raff, the Dublin captain, walking that point. Puts it down low, backed up to Raff. Looks across, one-timer, good block by Danny Mahoney, and then cleared down, but he's chasing it. Danny Mahoney's gonna be the first one there. He's got Lance with him, unable to corral it. Rath does a good job with that stick lift to get away, but then Danny Mahoney gets it back, but unable to get it on. Still great pressure, short-handed, and way to kill some time. Lance once again coming across with that speed, disrupts their neutral zone transition. Rath takes behind the net, not cleanly, pops up to Danny Mahoney, who's going to dump it all the way down. Jones will get a piece of it and set it up for his defenders. 40 seconds remaining on the Alter penalty kill. Loose breakout, AJ Mahoney takes it in. He's got Dixon Phillips with him in the slot. You can hear the coach worried about having two defenders down low, shorthanded, and I couldn't agree more. Good poke check by Riley. It's going to force Dublin offsides. They can't enter zone cleaning lead there. They do regain possession, look to put that breakout in. Rath throws it deep.
The ice is looking a little slippery today. It seems like lots of blown tires.
It's true. Ice is typically slippery. Wonder if some of the Zamboni issues have to play with that. But Riley's back up and he's got the puck there. Throws it center, looking to spring Phillips, but unable to do so. It will go all the way across that line, and Dublin will have to recover out of the zone. That kills the penalty, for Alter, and we're back to even strength. Ryder gains that zone, just gonna take the shot, fend it off, stick on stick goes a bit wide there. Schultz is tripped up. Mahoney behind the net looking for Schultz. Schultz has it, plays it to his point. That's Ryder there. Ryder dekes the man out with a stop, puts it on net. Ooh, glove save, but rebound pop free. This will go all the way down for an icing, still in. Bringing it back into, I should say, the Dublin zone.
Alter's looking really good right now. That shorthanded goal was really good for them. Hopefully they keep this momentum up.
Absolutely. On the ice right now, forward, we've got Lance centering Thiessen and Schultz. And on defense, we've got Ferguson and the captain, Riley. Face off one by Dublin. Put it down that half wall, but Ferguson's able to keep it in. Finds Schultz in the slot. Oh, just unable to cleanly get that shot away. Good look by Ferguson to find Schultz wide open in that slot. Dublin recovers, looks to walk it out. They find Murphy, who's going to try to walk it down. However, it goes back into Alter's hands through the skates of Riley. He'll recover behind his net and look to break out. Walks it through two players and one of his own, and is able to gain that blue line, but unable to maintain possession. It bounces back down. Lance will take it behind his own net, pick his head up with some speed, see what he can find. He drives it down this near side wall. He's got Schultz with him. Schultz gains the zone. Thiessen's going to pick this up. He looks for Schultz, unable to find him, just a bit behind him. Dublin breaks out. Even numbers 3-on-3. Good stick by Ferguson to hold him at bay. Dublin is offsides. I stand corrected. Just tagged up at the last second there and looks to regain the zone here. They do, they dump it down deep. Riley's going to stop that behind his own net. And it bounces free to Dublin in the slot. Dangerous play there. Alter did a good job to clear that away quickly before it turned into something deadly. Riley behind his own net, unable to get it past that half wall. Dublin looks into that slot again. Lance with the takeaway, driving down. He's got Thiessen with him on his right. He dekes around, puts it backhand, looking for that blocker save. It's Danny Mahoney with him, I should say. Danny Mahoney pressures Dublin as they look to exit their zone. He does so, draws the turnover, puts it deep, just gets it on net. And that'll draw a face-off, let everyone get set and settle a bit.
It was a nice opportunity on that 2-on-1. He almost had him top blocker on the right side.
Yeah, great elevation off that backhand too, huh?
Yeah.
Phillips lines up with the face-off, centering AJ Mahoney and his older brother on the other side with Linden and Ryder on the back end. After a missed shot, Dublin's able to exit the zone. Deeks around the net, puts it way deep. Drake's going to turn it aside just to be safe for Ryder. Ryder's going to walk it forward. Ryder goes up, finds Phillips there. Or excuse me, yeah, Phillips. Phillips drives center, beautiful move to go from the side into the slot and make something of that. Goes back to Linden at the point, Linden rips it. 5-hole. Jones doesn't know where it is, but he's got it. It's under him, frozen for a face-off.
Looks like it almost wobbled in there. That was a close one.
Good shot decision there from Linden. I like that. Taking that space in front of him, takes a step in and rips one.
Looks like he was hoping for a redirect there.
Absolutely. Yeah, you'd love to see Alter either get in the slot to take away the eyes or to get a deflection on that one. Dublin looks to clear it out. It pops all the way far side. They do clear it out now and just dump it down. It will go far enough for an icing. On the ice at the moment, we have still Linden and Ryder on the back end. The Mahoney brothers centered by Dixon Phillips. Phillips lines up for the draw, wins it back to Ryder at the point. Ryder walks a little central, puts a shot on, saved in the glove. pretty harmlessly by Jones. But I did like to see AJ Mahoney was there in that slot. He was looking for a tip or at least a little bit of a screen. Dublin will make a line change and we'll do it all again. Puck pops over to Danny Mahoney, puts it down below the net for his brother. Dublin's able to break it out now. Taken right back by Phillips to Ryder. Ryder's got a man pursuing him. He goes around him, uses his wheels to get in that zone. Ryder, looking for the backhand wraparound, but finds Danny Mahoney. Ryder was coming around looking for that backhand wraparound. It just went off his blade, but Danny Mahoney was there to put it glove side.
It looked like he almost faked the wraparound there. He knew who he was going to. Right in the slot, Danny Mahoney.
Beautiful goal, and that puts Alter up 2-0 with about 5 minutes remaining here in this first period.
Alter's goal was by number 91, Danny Mahoney, assisted by number 42, Alan Ryder. Again, that was Mahoney from Ryder. Time of the goal, 9:47.
You can hear the goal announcement there. What I really liked was that Ryder saw the space in front of him. Even as a defenseman, he just decided to take it up, took it behind the net, and made something happen there. Riley and Ferguson back on defense at the moment. Ferguson's going to go near side, takes the puck, puts it past the Dublin defender for Schultz, who will touch it right back to Ferguson. Ferguson and Lance coming down with speed, 2-on-2. Ferguson gets by, making a 2-on-1, takes the trip. No call. Lance is going to go over there, win it back to Riley. Riley's going to put it on, popped off something and went high, but Jones is able to recover that and freeze it. Ferguson was right there on that doorstep hoping for any rebound, but Jones would not have it.
I really like about this Alter team here, the defense is not scared to take it up and take an opportunity if they see some open ice.
Absolutely. And along with that, the forwards are good at recognizing that and staying back. Ferguson with a great shot. Oh! Into the glove and out of the glove immediately, but just past that near post. Ferguson's going to come back now on Starr. Starr looks to put it over. Ferguson, with good positioning, breaks it up with his skates. Pops back into neutral zone. Dublin defense is going to keep that head up, find his partner, and look to push it back in. Puts it down low off another skate. The skates are taking some punishment at the moment. Dublin's going to look to do the exact same thing. Come this near side, skate it forward. This time they do push it down deep. Riley's going to be the first one to get there. Loses possession, although. Dublin's got it. Down low. They put it back across. However, Thiessen's going to be able to get it here on the near side for Alter. Dublin with a shot. It was deflected on the way in. Then
Drake is on fire tonight.
Drake is on fire. Man wide open in the slot, gets that backhand shot. Drake was not fooled at all, or having none of it, makes the save. Full line change here for Alter. Well-earned rest. We'll take it the other way. Would like to see someone get a body on that Dublin forward. Give Drake his eyes for sure. Dublin, another quick shot in. Pops the defender. Good stick by Danny Mahoney to prevent anything there. AJ Mahoney, almost free. So close. He would have been gone. Had all day. Comes back to Ryder. Ryder's going to put it deep, looking for the home run pass for Mahoney. After a tip, he finds it. Danny Mahoney still with it. Puts it on. Good glove save by Jones. No rebound there. The line of the Mahoneys and Phillips on forward, and Linden and Ryder on the back end. Phillips wins it over to Mahoney, right back to Ryder. Ryder takes those couple steps central, puts it in. Couldn't find AJ Mahoney, just a bit too high, I think, for the stick there. Ryder with the pressure, keeps that zone. Makes a move, coming across. Goes on to his forehand, pass off the pads. There it is.
Wow.
Once more, it's Ryder to Mahoney for the goal.
Ryder and Mahoney just have that connection on and off the ice. They're just best buds out there. They know where they're going to be, know where the puck's going to go, and they'll put it in the net.
Really good chemistry. That's a hat trick for Danny Mahoney, his second in as many days. Once again, tough, just like you talked about, the defense driving it down and creating that, mixes up the Dublin defense as they can't go man-to-man if they were busy watching the point there. Phillips now taking behind his own net. Finds Danny Mahoney for the breakout. Back to Phillips. Phillips and A.J. Mahoney, 2-on-1. Phillips with a deep shot near side. Now he finds A.J. Puts it just blocked by a defender. A.J. still has possession behind his net. Now over to Dublin, who will just get that blue line and relieve some of that pressure. Ryder finds Mahoney once again for the entry. Danny Mahoney with his younger brother in front screening. Good screen. Not sure how Jones got eyes on that, but great save by Jones there. Lance sticking back for his defenseman. Puts it in deep. It will go to Dublin, who will break it out of their zone and look to come on this near side. Luke for Dublin with a shot. Straight into the breadbasket. Unable to corral it, but helped out by his defenders is Drake. Alter coming back the other way. It's Schultz with speed. He goes around the one man to the outside, stops up looking for help. It's not quite there yet, just a bit behind on that line change. Dublin's gonna break it the other way, 3-on-1. Ferguson with a great stick to break that up. Dangerous odd man rush coming from Dublin until Ferguson took it away. That's Riley marching down with it, the captain. He's gonna look for some help. He finds a friend in the way of Schultz. Schultz tangles through the man. Oh, and keeps possession, looking for that shot. It pops out, but Ferguson's able to take it, looked for that deflection for Schultz, just unable to find it there. Schultz gets it back, puts it across, however, fended off in the slot by Dublin, who will walk it out. They get the blue line and dump it, however, they're gonna need that red line if they want to prevent that icing.
Man, the hands on Schultz, it's like butter out there. I don't know how he's doing it.
Very slick indeed. Also the confidence, right? The presence of mind to not just know, he's got two Dublin people right around him. He's able to just keep his calm, make that play through the legs, and set something up. Ferguson and Riley on the back end. Both Mahoney's and Phillips on the front. Riley with a shot, just missed net. Good little sneaky shot there. I'm not sure Jones was fully ready for it. Pops back free. Pops up in the air. And Riley's looking to pressure it forward, but Dublin will dump it all the way down for yet another icing. Dublin just needs to take a little bit off of that and look for a more breakout pass instead of a full dump off that blue line. Or take a couple extra strides, gain that red, and prevent that icing. 37 seconds left here in the first period, 3-0. Your Alter Knights lead it. Phillips lines up for the draw. He's got Riley at the top of the faceoff dot looking for a quick shot. It goes forward, however, and Dublin's able to take it as Phillips does not have a stick. Danny Mahoney on the far side almost had it, but Raff will break it out. Finds Starr. Starr puts it just off the leg of Riley. Riley with a good block. Walked the other way by Ferguson. Ferguson's got A.J. Mahoney with him. He shoots, good glove save. Jones flashes the leather. Great accuracy on that shot by Ferguson. He had that top corner, but Jones was able to take it away.
Jones has got a good glove on him. It seems like as long as he's got his eyes on it, he's catching that. Absolutely. Might try to hit the blocker side on that one.
Absolutely. Phillips wins it back to Ferguson, but deflected, pops up in the air. 10 seconds remain. A.J. Mahoney pressures on the near side. Pops back free. This one will go down. It won't be quite far enough for icing. Ferguson will chase it down. And that'll end it for the first period here, with your Alter Knights leading at 3. Dublin Irish, nothing.
Dublin has 6 shots on goal and all.
Came out of the dark with a 5-inch pompadour, chino slacks, Hawaiian shirt, straight from a Woolworth store. There's souped up guitars and rock and roll bar that ringing in his ear. And he played the part of a rockabilly star with only the devil to fear. 'Cause he's Jack the Cat.
Drake's been looking pretty hot this last period with 100% save percentage. He's been non-stop. You might think he's the actual Drake out there.
There you go. Schultz walks in. Oh, beautiful move to split the defense and get that shot away. Kept in by Ryder. Ryder's going to put it in low. Now he walks central to the slot, gets that shot, again, flashes that glove. Does Jones. I definitely think you're right. The book seems to be not to put in the glove of Jones. Either look for the pass off the pads, go a little low, or try that blocker side. Jones is on it with that glove tonight.
Alter's defense is really just looking great out there. They really can move around these players and get an opening.
Comes across to Schultz. He puts it back to the defender, which is Linden. Linden looks central. He finds Schultz. Schultz walks around, gets that angle once more into that glove of Jones. Alter's looking for it there, and their shots are accurate. They're all on net. I just wonder if they're playing into Jones' strength. You brought up Drake at the beginning of the period. I agree. He's certainly been solid. Alter's defense, I was worried they were going to just try to shut down and play too careful, trying to insulate him, but they've really done a good job balancing it.
I love the opportunity that they're giving him being a new goalie. They're not scared to let him take a few shots.
Absolutely. Dublin comes out strong. Check from behind by Lance. He breaks that up. Ryder dangles, but unable to gain control, and now he does. Puck's bouncing there a little bit. Ryder walks it forward. He's got two men back, although. Walks to the outside. Stops up this time. Faked like he was going for the wraparound like he did on that last goal, but stops up and looks for that near side. Jones wasn't fooled, although, and kept that pad to the post.
Really good play by Jones. He wasn't tricked by the fake wraparound. I might have bit pretty easily on that one. Good to see out of that goalie.
Absolutely. I think my initial reaction wouldn't have been to go for the wraparound until you see it in that last goal, and then you start thinking it. So definitely a good idea to fake it by Ryder, see what he opens up. Drop back for Riley at the point. The captain deeks around the man, takes the space in front of him, rips the shot, deflected on the way in, not held cleanly, and who's backdoor? It's Danny Mahoney once more for his fourth of the night. That's Mahoney from Riley on the point.
Danny Mahoney is on fire, just like those pink laces, lighting up the rink. Once again, I'm just blown away by Alter's defense, able to take it around those players and open so many opportunities. It seems like that's where most of the goals are coming from tonight.
Yeah, and don't underestimate the face-off win on that one by Dixon Phillips. If he doesn't win that face-off, it doesn't go back to Riley for the pass nor the goal.
Looks like Mahoney got a tripping there, but he's also hurt. Not sure where
Mahoney's
he got hit.
Laboring, but he is the one who's going to take the penalty here.
There's a pretty blatant tripping call, but Danny Mahoney seems to be awestruck by it.
So that's Danny Mahoney, 2 minutes for tripping with 13:50 left here in the second.
Ultra goal was by number 91, Danny Mahoney.
So Alter on the penalty kill, 5-on-4. It's one back, Ferguson unable to chip it fully out. Dublin's got on the half wall, plays up to the point. Good deflection there by Schultz, puts it onto that far side. Riley's gonna challenge there, doesn't come away with it. Had too many men on him. Back to this, I like that play behind the net. Near side, then far side by Dublin. Ooh, comes across, could have been dangerous, but just bounces straight off the stick. Schultz is gonna take it and walk it forward. He's got Phillips with him. Don't want to send too many men down on the penalty kill. Ferguson and Riley bring up that back end. Ferguson challenges, popping the puck to Riley. Riley's gonna take it behind his own net. He's got a man behind him, puts it forward to Schultz. Schultz unable to play, but it does pop out of the zone. Dublin will have to reset. They do so on their own blue line, though hounded the whole way by Phillips. It comes to Ferguson, he'll put it down deep, kill some more time. A minute remaining on that Dublin power play and Alter penalty kill. Ferguson, the man chasing deep as the defender. He's gonna try to disrupt that. He does with the combination of Schultz, but then it comes back into Dublin's hands, who will walk it in. Or not. Goes over to Phillips. Phillips is able to take it in. Stops up. Nice stop there. Gets a shot just into the breadbasket of Jones. Love that. He threw on the brakes to lose the defender and gets the shot. It'll get a face-off. Fresh defenders out there.
Evan Schultz is looking like a crazed non-rat out there. It seems like he's been forcing all the turnovers so far. I'm liking the box play that Alter's doing on their penalty kill. It seems like it's been working out for them.
40 seconds remaining in that penalty kill here. Lance and AJ Mahoney on forward with Ryder and Sam Linden on the back end for the Alter penalty kill. Lance is going to put it down low. AJ Mahoney will be the first one to get it. He does, looks for the point. Goes to Lance in that high slot. Lance is going to dance with it, just take a shot. Goes far side, but it'll pop free to Linden at the point. Linden puts it down low. It comes across for AJ Mahoney. He'll put it on and gets one! AJ Mahoney! Beautiful shot by Linden. Bounces off that corner boards, comes straight to AJ Mahoney, who puts it home.
Those Mahonies are really running up the score sheet today. Seems like they're the dominant ones on the ice today.
And that's the second shorthanded goal of the evening.
You'd think they would be on the power play out there the way they're playing.
.20 seconds remaining on that penalty kill. Lance wins it forward, but Dublin's able to take it over. It'll go to Ryder. He'll walk it back. Head up, splits the defense. And a third goes around. Ryder walks it in, stops up.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 22, Sam Linden. Time of the goal is 2:47.
AJ Mahoney with the down low once again. He's got it on that goal line, looks for the shot, just rolled off his stick. Danny Mahoney holds up on that near side. He's got his brother, he looks for him, finds him. Good shot blocked by the Dublin defense. We're all even up here. It's 5-on-5 play. Alter did a good job to kill that penalty. Lance pulls it out of the scrum. Sneaks around his man. Goes over to Schultz. Schultz gains that blue line. Takes the shot. Just pops over the net. I think it hits Dublin stick on the way in. Lance in front. Takes the feed from Mahoney and puts it near side on the ice.
That's going to be Danny Mahoney's 5th point of the day.
Great vision by Danny Mahoney to find Lance in the slot, and good vision by Lance, or good position maybe I should say, to get down in that slot and look for that redirect. The other thing there is Lance didn't hold it. He didn't take his time. He put it right in, and that was how he was able to surprise Jones and get it by him. Marching forward is Riley, the captain. He takes a shot deflected. Phillips will pick it up behind the net. Dublin's able to get it out. Unable to do so cleanly. Riley's got it, and he's able to skate it back in. He's got Phillips on the near side. Shoots. Unable to just leaks through the 6-hole of Jones, and that's a clean goal by the captain, Riley.
Once again, showing how strong Alter's defense is at bringing it up, shooting it, and scoring it in the net.
That's a good shot decision by Riley. We see him not going glove side there. He's going blocker side, but he puts it near the body instead of wide out, and that's what's able to allow him to squeak in. He's also got to be careful to put it above the pad, or else it's a clean save as well. Dublin walks out, but it's turned over to Schultz, who will play it back for Ferguson. It's in his skates. He's still got it, although, but it pops free to Dublin, who will look to enter the offensive zone. They do with a dump and go on the chase, but Riley will get there first. Riley pops it back, goes to Dublin, unable to take so cleanly. Thiessen's on the hunt, won't get there first. Dublin does. Turns around, surveys it. You can hear the Captain Raft calling for it there. Ferguson takes his man on the near side, that's Kopaz. Goes to Riley. Riley will split the D, plays up to Thiessen. Thiessen with a good reception of that. And then off his skates, Raft will put it back in deeper. Behind their net. Oh, popped in the slot. Raft was there. Riley did a great job to clear that away. Now back in front. Shot and tipped by Raft just a bit wide. Ferguson looking to clear it out. Unable to do so. Dublin with it behind that goal line. Pops free to Riley. Riley's going to take it back into the scrum. Enter wide and take the space in front of him on the other side. Riley still has the moves to get through. Walks it free. He's got Schultz and Phillips with him. Ducks under the check. Walks it in neatly. Puts the shot on and gets it. This one does go glove side. Riley takes it end to end there.
After that great save from Riley to get it out from in front of his net, he brings it up, skates end to end, puts it glove side. What a great goal from Riley there.
Drake hasn't been overly busy so far here in the second, but that one was dangerous with it there in the slot. We saw a couple individuals in the slot providing that screen and getting those tips on.
Looks like we're gonna have a timeout from the Irish right now.
This Irish timeout will give us a chance to recover.
I'm wondering if they're gonna switch their goalie here. Not sure if it's a goalie issue or if it's a defense issue.
Drake choosing to stay in his own net, get some water, just relax. So far, I agree. The defense has factored in on almost every goal we've seen so far, including the goalie on the first goal as well. That's Drake with that beautiful assist once again, where he kicked it off the pad straight up to Danny Mahoney at center ice. One of the bigger rebounds I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, just the way it popped out of there. Shot all the way to the blue line. Just gave Mahoney that chance. What a great play.
So we're sitting at 8-0. Your Alter Knights lead it here with about 9 minutes remaining here in the second period.
What do you think? Are the Irish going to switch their goalie right now?
I do not think we're going to see a goaltender change. I think we might see one in the third, or at the start of the third in the intermission when they get the long break and they clean the ice. But I think we're going to see Jones back in the net, and we are at the moment. So Jones remains in the net for the Irish, and Drake is still in there for your Alter Knights.
Liam Riley, it was also unassisted. The tie of that goal was 5:36.
So that was Riley unassisted because it popped out of that scrum, taking it from his goal line 200 feet all the way down to the other side. Loved how he ducked under the check there to keep that play going.
Yeah, great vision, great hockey sense from Riley. He just knows where to be and where to go.
Ryder is hounded relentlessly by Chapman there. Chapman looks like he shot out of a cannon after that timeout. Pops back to Ryder. He's going to play it to Danny Mahoney. Mahoney looks up. Pops it across to his brother A.J. Mahoney, who goes wide. Just in his skates, pops free to Lance. Lance will take it down low, chips it by the defender, goes and gets it himself. Lance looking for that point, decides to go the other way, fakes it to Danny Mahoney. Danny looking for his brother AJ in the slot, just tied up by the defender, the Dublin defender in front. Lance once again, same play, looks to dip it down low. Dublin recovers it. Dublin here with the breakout, 2-on-1. Defended well by Linden, just got a stick in there to break it up. Shot there, just goes wide.
That was a really nice kick save from Drake right there.
Absolutely. Good positioning, way to keep those pads flat on the ice. AJ Mahoney's going to walk it out here. Gets it out of trouble, at least for now, but it goes right back to Dublin and looks to re-enter the zone. They do with that tip, but Ryder's able to take control, finds Linden. Linden breaks it out to Danny Mahoney. Mahoney's got Lance here on the near side and his brother trailing him. He finds his brother AJ Mahoney. AJ Mahoney with a great shot, but snagged by the glove of Jones.
I really like seeing that cycling out there that the Alter Knights are doing. I know they've worked on it a lot in practice, and it's finally good to see it in the games.
Absolutely. Definitely looks like one cohesive unit. Despite a couple unassisted goals here, we're not seeing a lot of individual efforts by Alter. We're seeing a lot of good vision, good passing, even if it's just getting in front or good positioning to make it hard on Dublin. Puck off the faceoff, pops back to Riley. Riley walks it once more down that half wall. Stops up, looks for Ferguson at the point. Decides to go down low instead to Schultz. Schultz with it will bank it off the wall back to Riley. Riley walks the blue line, surveys what he sees, decides to shoot. Deflected, stopped by Phillips, and then shot by Phillips. Pops just off a stick or something, and goes in.
What a great vision from Schultz, cycling it once again, and then bringing it up to Riley, where he takes a shot and gives Davis that opportunity to score.
Yeah, great shot by Phillips. Definitely hit something that had an arc on it on the way in. So I think it hit maybe the Dublin defender's stick and definitely threw Jones off. Hard to read a deflected shot, especially if it's deflected in that tight. Phillips once more walks it back in. gonna pop it free to Riley. Riley will deke around the man. Gain that zone a little bit. Drops it to Schultz. Schultz is gonna take the shot. Looking for Phillips on that back door, unable to find him. Murphy's gonna chase it down with Ferguson. Ferguson gets the stick lift in there and drops it behind the blue line, or goal line. Riley will walk it out, once more ducking that check. Riley comes across, comes central, drags the Dublin defender with him. Goes back to the point, drops it near to Phillips. Phillips back down low, taken away by Dublin, who will walk it out. Ferguson was looking to hold that wall, but it just popped over his hip pads. Riley will walk it back in, however, here. He's got Schultz with him. Look to drop the Thiessen. It's going the other way. Broken up well by Ferguson. Had his skates and stick in good position to make sure he didn't have a 3-on-0 going the other way. Jones takes that one off the mask into the glove for a faceoff.
I love seeing the Gretzky curl from the Alter Knights. It seems like it's one they definitely keep in their pocket and use frequently, but it opens up a lot of opportunity, gives them a lot of options to pass it to.
Lance wins the faceoff over to Danny Mahoney. He looks to play it back to Ryder. Not cleanly, although it'll go far side. Dublin will pick it up, chips it deep. Dublin isn't committing to their checks, is what I'm noticing. Alter's often able to duck under them. A little bit more commitment to those checks. You're either going to get the check, or you're at least going to force the man out of position. Alter here is going to take a tripping penalty. Or excuse me, Dublin, I should say. Their captain, Rath, is going to take a penalty.
I believe the Alter Knights are running a 1-3-1 on their power play. It'll be nice to see it for once in this game.
Alter on the power play for the first time this evening, with about 6 minutes here remaining in the second. So late in the second, you gotta think the ice is a little more chewed up, so you gotta maybe have a little more accuracy on your passes on that power play. You don't want it popping out that blue line and having to reload. Face off one hard, too hard, puck rolling down the ice. Speaking of that ice, Ryder's able to recover it, passes it forward to Mahoney. Mahoney looks to break it up quickly, hounded from behind by Chapman. Riley is able to put it in, but unable to do so cleanly. Dublin pops it free, but Thiessen then is able to keep it. Drops it down low. Danny Mahoney will chase. Not the first one there, although. Dublin puts it high to Ryder, is able to keep that point. Walks central, 2 good dekes. Ryder takes that shot, pops up, straight up and behind the net. Thiessen there is going to take it. Ryder once more behind the net. Pass back to Thiessen. Now AJ Mahoney here on this near side. Pops free. Riley will be able to keep that in. Good offensive sustained zone time here by the Alter Knights. Riley walking that wall now below the goal line. Drops it down to Danny Mahoney. Danny Mahoney looking for AJ Mahoney in the slot, just unable to connect. AJ will pop it back high to Ryder. Adam Ryder is going to walk central. Finds his partner Riley. Riley takes that shot just off the toe of the skate, I believe, by Jones. Just kicked it out there and got a piece of it. Great save by Jones there. Ryder's going to recover, recycle, and see what options he has available. Alter finds it there in the form of Danny Mahoney to AJ Mahoney, looking for that backhand pass, but unable to keep it in there. 27 seconds remaining here on this Alter power play. So time for about one more rush. Ryder's going to lead that rush as he goes into the zone below that goal line. Drops it down low behind the back to Schultz, coming back to Ryder. Ryder puts it in the center for Riley, but just in his skates. Dublin's going to be able to break it out here. 2-on-1 if they hurry, and they're about to get another man back. That will kill the penalty for the Dublin Irish, and we are all at even strength here. Some good chances, some good zone time on that power play. Schultz is going to take it back in, look to press the issue. He does, shoots it good height, just a bit wide of the net there. Riley stops up, dances back and forth a little bit with there, but still maintains possession, but eventually the 3 Dublin are too much for him. Dublin's captain comes down, great shot, good save by Drake. Hasn't seen many shots all period, but way to be sharp there and flash that glove.
Drake's really showing how he is a baseball athlete out there, using that glove, making the catches he needs to make.
Absolutely. Lance lines up for the draw here. Wins it back. Ferguson walks behind his net, looks to shake the defense. Gets it forward, but needs a little bit of help. He finds it in the way of Phillips to exit the zone. Phillips walks forward around the Dublin defense, drops in the center. Oh! Evan Schultz was there, put it high.
What a save
Jones
from Jones.
got a glove on that. Oh my goodness, what a save. Most of the net was open and Schultz knew it. But Jones, just at the last second, was able to get that glove in there and prevent what I would have said would be a sure goal. Alter's off. You can hear the ref saying it. They're going to have to tag up as Dublin looks to exit. Dublin off the shin pad, gets it forward, but it pops back free to Lance. Lance enters with Schultz and Phillips on his wings. Dublin will get there first, unable quite to be held by Ferguson. He'll stop it up, turn right back in. Pops back down. Linden's going to get there first. He'll take it, survey the scene. Finds options in the way of Phillips. Phillips walks forward. Got A.J. Mahoney on his right. Now they swap positions with a drop pass. A.J. Mahoney with a good shot. Blocked by the Dublin defense. Brave block there. Once more, A.J. Mahoney throws it towards the center of the net. I don't think Jones was expecting it. Wasn't able to go down in time.
What a great shot opportunity from Mahoney there. He really just didn't think Jones was going to expect it and took the shot, and it worked out for him.
The Mahoney boys have 7 goals on the night, and Alter Knights lead at 10-0 over the Dublin Irish. Would you call that unassisted? I feel like Dublin had it off that shot block.
A.J. Mahoney, assisted by number 12, Luke Lee. Again, 77.
I guess they'll give the assist to Lance there.
Lance is going to get that assist for that initial pass where he dropped it over to Mahoney. Ferguson now takes it up. The Dublin defenders just get crossed up. And Danny Mahoney walks away with it, but not for long. Nice glove by the captain, Rath there. Knocks it down, looks to skate it in. Dumps it deep for Murphy. Murphy behind the alternate, looks to play in the slot. Finds Rath, but unable to handle it cleanly. Riley's walking it up now. 2-on-2, he's got Schultz with him. He walks center with A.J. Mahoney as well. Schultz gets it, looks for Mahoney, puts it through everybody. Nobody gets a touch on it, it goes far side. Dublin captain passes it up, kick pass. And we'll see a kick for an icing. Rarely seen.
Rarely.
Minute 20 here remaining in that second period. Your alternates going from your left to your right attacking. Lining up for the face-off here is going to be Danny Mahoney. He's going to take it. Now centering Lance and Schultz. Danny Mahoney wins it back to Ryder. Ryder walks center. Now walks back to the wing. Finds it in front. Pop up. Schultz almost had a look at there, but unable to get it as he was held off by the Dublin defender. Now Dublin is going to get it out of their own slot and walking forward, but unable to fully get it out. Danny Mahoney keeps it in. It pops free. Jones says, "I've seen enough of that." Covers it up and takes the face-off.
Schultz is looking hungry out there. He wants a goal.
Absolutely. What I'm loving about Ryder is every time he gets on that wall, he takes those 2 or 3 strides into the center, which really gives him a lot more of an angle on the net. It puts a lot more people in front, and it gives him more options. He's really good at walking that blue line there. And being that righty shot, it opens him up a lot more.
I love the confidence from him. He's not scared to do it.
Absolutely. Speaking of confidence, he levels the Dublin defender and draws the turnover. Once more, Ryder keeps it in. Looks for help. Beats around, but taken away now by Dublin Irish. They chip it up. Not quite across that blue line, although Schultz will take it now. Looks for help in the form of Lance, but taken away. Dublin's got a breakaway if they hurry. Oh, fended off very well by Linden. Ties up the stick and prevents a dangerous chance by the Dublin Irish. Great vision and stick by Lance there. Or excuse me, Linden. Dublin looking to keep this in the zone. Lance with the puck now, looks to walk it out. He does. Chips it as far as center, just in the zone. Now it'll pop back for the Dublin. 15 remaining here in the second period. Ryder's going to go back for it. Pressure by Dublin, lightly. Ryder decides not to hold it, looks to push it forward. It'll go to Dublin. They've got to clear the zone although, and that will do it here for the second period. Your Alter Knights leading by a score of 10-0 off the backs of the Mahoney family. Your alternates are going from your right to your left with Danny Mahoney right now on the attack. Should note here that the Dublin Irish have switched goaltenders. Number 66, Harmon, is in net, as star number 64 presses forward on an attack defended well by Riley. However, now it pops into the slot and back off of Phillips' skates. Riley will take it out and walk it up himself. Defended by 4 Dublin, or 4 Irish defenders. Pops it over for Phillips, just in his skates, unable to find it there. Puts it up, looking to break out star once again. Danny Mahoney's gonna come back, take it behind his own net. Gather some speed, he does. Starts to walk it forward. He's got Thiessen and Phillips with him. Looks for Thiessen, unable to get there cleanly. Now it does, Thiessen takes it. Nobody with him as Alter's changing, however. Thiessen almost gains that zone, but goes back the Irish way. Dump back into the Knights zone. Ferguson's going to be the first one to chase it down. Passes his partner Ryder as he walks up with it. Goes over to Schultz. Schultz tips it forward to Thiessen, unable to take it cleanly. The Irish will take it, reset. They reload through their points. Point-to-point pass. Not clean enough, although. Lance is going to recover it. Look to enter that zone again. Ferguson dumps it in. Chasing it down. Pops back up high. Dublin's able to clear it down, and now they've got a 2-on-1. Ryder's back defended, just able to take it away. Great speed there by Ryder. Now he beats around, gets it to the side and out of harm's way. But pop back to the Irish in the slot. Now the Knights walk it forward. Schultz has it. Through the men, just high of the crossbar. Good shot through the legs of the Dublin defender, providing that screen. Great vision and way to use that screen by Schultz, just a bit high. I'm not sure that Harmon ever saw it coming until it hit that back wall. Knights press on the tack once again. It's Lance kicking it forward and Schultz keeping it in. Now he doesn't, it pops back free. Linden will have to recover, looks over for Lance. Lance takes his time. Drops it to Mahoney, just entering the ice off the change. It'll be an icing from Dublin and come back all the way into their own zone.
Man, the physicality from Schultz, he's not as scared to throw around that body, no matter what size.
Harmon looking loose out there, doing an Irish jig in the crease. Good way to stay warm.
Put in the name, Dublin Irish.
Lance lines up as appropriate music plays. Face off won by the Dublin Irish. They look to walk it out, but point-to-point Ryder dekes around the man in the slot. Shot, hard shot, just deflected up into the netting.
Pretty good look from A-Rod there.
It was a great look by Linden. Linden was able to take that puck and find his partner, who's able to make something of it at the line.
Pretty interesting strategy from Dublin to screen their own goalie on the face-off there.
Ryder dances through the defense, looks for his partner Linden, unable to find him cleanly there, but Linden will get it up enough to get it out of the zone. Dublin's going to dump it back down deep. Ryder was there, so we have no icing. Ryder will stop up behind his own net, go back the other way for Danny Mahoney. Danny Mahoney finds his younger brother, but taken back away by the Irish coming in. Kelly walks it forward, loses the handle on it. Linden's going to be able to take that up here. Takes a skate off the stick. The stick off the skates. Oh! And puts it high glove side. Once more using the Dublin defenders that screen right through the legs. Great decision by Linden. It was going to be a delayed penalty on the Dublin Irish for that hack on the skates, but Linden says, nah, we don't need the power play. I'll finish it here.
Linden just ate that slash and took it and shot that one glove side. Looks like the glove is not Harmon's strength here.
Again, good vision by Linden to use that screen, realize what was in front of him, what Harmon could and could not see, and take advantage of it.
Unassisted, time of the goal is 4:47.
So that is Linden unassisted by himself, taking it up there. And we are at 11-0 your Alter Knights. Dublin dumps it back down. Riley's going to take it. Riley walks it out. Just riding along those boards. It pops back into the center slot. Murphy had a good chance there, but fended well by Schultz. Schultz did a good job stepping up, not giving him any time and space to breathe. Dump back in down low. Schultz is going to chase it there. Stops up. Look to curl it into the slot. Just nobody home there for the Alter Knights to find that one there. Riley and Ferguson back on defense. Dixon Phillips also helping back. Dublin's going to put it around. That's Murphy who's going to take it on this near side. Riley recovers, however, and walks it up. Just couldn't find the stick of Phillips, and it'll go to the Dublin defender. He'll walk behind his own net, look to gain some separation, stops up. Ooh, looking for the home run pass, finds it. Dublin's going to get an opportunity here. Just down below their goal line, they beat out the icing. Puts it into that slot, quick shot, closes the wickets, does Drake.
That one almost snuck in 5-hole there.
Great
Good on
save.
Drake
Way
to close those legs.
Absolutely, Drake being sharp there. Nice little home run pass by the Dublin Irish, and then way to chase it down to beat out that icing and make something of it with that pass to the slot. That's a good heads-up play. Alter Knights line up for a defensive zone draw. Lance wins it forward, so it goes through Dublin. Back to their point. Quick shot. Deflected on something on the way in, but then I believe Drake was still able to get a piece of it. Good vision to read that the whole way in. Riley looks to walk around, loses your handle on it, but the Dublin offender, or forward, does not have a stick, so Lance is able to walk it forward. He does so until it pops off a skate. Riley will take it the rest of the way out. Riley looking to walk it forward. Raff, the captain's going to take it back in. Quick shot. Blocker save by Drake. Raff looks to wrap around again. Good stick fended off by Lance, who will take it behind the net. Just going to put it off hard. It's enough to clear the blue line, get a little bit of a reprieve. Ferguson will take it behind his own net. Gets his feet moving with some speed. Sorted away by Dublin, but right back to Ferguson after popping in the air. Ty Ferguson walks it down deep, fended off again, but Danny Mahoney gets his skates on it. He's able to break up that break out by the Irish. Riley's got it, passes it over to Lance. Passes it back to Lance. The captain walks in. He's got Danny Mahoney for the drop pass. He finds him there. Danny Mahoney looks back to the point, but just a bit too far. Ferguson just dumps it in. The Irish are going to recover and try to set up. They make a partial line change. Good stick by Danny Mahoney, takes it away one-on-one. Got help in the form of Lance, drops it back. Blistering shot by Lance, just a bit high. Ferguson holds that point well and keeps it in. Pops over to AJ Mahoney, just spinning around a little bit in the skates, unable to find it there cleanly. Ferguson still holding that line. Now it pops to Danny Mahoney, who walks wide, throws that backhand pass, looking for AJ Mahoney, unable to find it, broken up well by the Dublin defense. This one goes down, tipped by Ferguson. That slows it down for the captain, Riley. Riley playing with it there, a little bit dangerous. Don't want to take too much time with that, maybe make the safer outlet pass. But he's got it, and he's got the patience to do so. Riley takes it, drops it for Mahoney. Mahoney once more looking for Schultz now on that back door. Dublin looking to exit their zone. They do so, but it'll come right back to Riley. Riley regains control. Little backhand pass looking for Schultz. Too many Dublin defenders there, and they'll take control. They drop it on that far side, look to break out. Danny Mahoney's going to take over. He's got Schultz on him. 2-on-1. Puts it for Schultz just off a skate. Unable to take it cleanly there. Phillips will drop it in deep. Pops free. Riley takes it in the neutral zone, walks around, waits for his teammates to tag up, and then walks in. Riley looking for some help in the slot. Stops up. He's got Ferguson creeping high slot. Phillips low slot. He finds Phillips. Phillips with the shot. Blocked well by the Dublin defense. Comes straight back to Phillips, although who will put it over for Mahoney. Danny Mahoney walking below that goal line, looking now for Phillips. Phillips knocked it out of the air beautifully, but unable to get a clean shot off out of it. Nice little knockdown. Ferguson walks around everybody and puts it into the zone. He's lost an edge there. It pops back to Riley at center ice. Other than that one real good chance by the Dublin Irish, feels like this whole period we've been down in the Alter offensive zone. Danny Mahoney once again enters that offensive zone. Looks over for Schultz. Schultz is going to take a quick shot. Finds that blocker side near post. Saw that there was a little bit of room there. Put it upstairs. Schultz with a good vision and great shot to finish it.
Schultz has been hungry for that goal all game, and he finally capitalizes on it. It's got to feel good for him.
Line change for your alternates.
First whistle in a while. I bet they're getting tired out there.
Absolutely, a lot of back and forth play. Again, this is Alter's third game in 3 days, so yeah, definitely feeling those legs if you get a lot of continuous play. We've got Lance centering AJ Mahoney and Chris Thiessen. On the back end, we've got Adam Ryder and Sam Linden.
By number 29, Evan Schultz, assisted by number 91, Danny Mahoney, and number 88, Ty Ferguson. Again, Schultz from Mahoney and Ferguson. Time of the goal, 9:56.
Ferguson picks up an assist there for entering the zone. That'll be his first point of the night. Linden walks back with this one to break up that offensive chance. Good skating and good stick on stick. He does well not to take a penalty there either. Spinning shot for the Irish, is able to find it and put it home.
Unfortunately for Drake there, he slid closest to that post, and player just found that far post. Unfortunate for the Alter Knights.
Great spin shot in the slot there. If he had gone on his backhand, he wouldn't have had as much power or anything, so he chose to spin it around and puts it home. That brings our score to a total of 12-1 and breaks Drake's shutout bid. Drops back to the Dublin defense. Hounded by AJ Mahoney, but gets by him. Keeps walking it forward, does the alternate captain. Puts it in deep. Linden will take it. Walks into the near side, finds the headman with Thiessen there. The cutoff man, I should
The
say.
Irish goal was scored by number 88, Ian Wiseman, assisted by number 15, Thomas Chapman, and number 29, Kellen Luke. Again, that was Wiseman from Chapman and Luke. Time of the goal.
Adam Ryder walking it forward. Ryder's going to find that behind the net. Looks for that backhand wraparound once more, unable to complete it. Seems to be his go-to move for the night. Lance is going to recover, bring it out of the zone, find Ryder on the far side. He's going to drop it back near side. Linden will take it in with momentum. Linden walks it forward. Good shot blocking by the Dublin Irish. Linden pressuring behind the net. AJ Mahoney going to help out. Puck pops free to the Dublin Irish. They're not able to clear the zone, although it pops to Ryder at the point. Ryder puts a shot just wide of the net. Lance at the other point is going to keep that. Looks to put it in deep, but cut off by the Irish and dumped down deep for an icing.
I like seeing those sauce passes from Lance there. I know he practices them a lot, and it's nice to see him in-game use there.
On the ice for forwards, we've got Dixon Phillips centering Schultz and Danny Mahoney. On the back end, we've got your captain, Liam Riley, and Ty Ferguson. Dublin wins the draw. The captain, Rath, looks to walk him forward. Captain on captain, Riley fends him off, takes the body position, so it goes back. Ferguson will be able to recover. Walks it forward, looks for a little chip saucer pass. Dublin's not even taking cleanly. Schultz gets a breakaway. Oh, just off the crossbar. They had no idea Schultz was there, and they were kind of taking their time with it, and Schultz almost made them pay for it. Rath walks back the other way. 2-on-2. Fended off by Liam Riley. Comes over to his partner Ferguson, who will put it forward to Danny Mahoney. Danny Mahoney looking for Dixon Phillips or AJ Schultz, unable to find either of them. Or excuse me, Evan Schultz. Alter walks back down, that's Ty Ferguson. He's got Liam Riley in the slot. That's 2 defenders down very low for Alter. Now Liam Riley looks for that backhand wraparound. Takes it behind the net.
Great hockey sense there for the forwards to drop back with 2 forwards down deep.
Ooh, nice little backhand through the slot for Riley. He was looking for Danny Mahoney on the back door, just unable to connect cleanly. Danny Mahoney will walk it around, fires a shot just a bit high. Taken back by Dixon Phillips, finds Ty Ferguson in the slot. A shot, rebound off the pads, and Schultz is there to put it home. Schultz from Ferguson.
Is that 2 in a row for Schultz?
It is 2 in a row for Schultz. Schultz now on hat trick alert, along with AJ Mahoney. Great look to find Ferguson in that high slot. He kind of creeps down, making it the medium slot, gets that shot off, looking for that pass off the pads, and generates something good with Schultz creeping there. And Schultz is able to put that home. Ryder on this near side, fends off the check, sticks with possession, just walks it forward, uses his speed. He's got Danny Mahoney back door, looks to just chip it near side, unable to do so. Dublin will take over, look to clear out.
Again, Schultz from Ferguson, then Phillips. Time of the goal is 13:47.
Dublin breaks it out, gets that zone. Alter off to recover. Linden's got it, stops up, plays it stick to skate. Now back in, bodies everywhere at the moment. Lance drives it forward. He's got Thiessen with him. He's just going to take a shot. Harmon's going to make the smart decision, just drop down, cover that, and take the face-off.
A nice hard shot from Lance there, but good save from Harmon to save that 5-hole shot. We got about 10 seconds left in the period.
Definitely don't think I've ever seen a goalie dance as much as we get to 5 seconds left in the game. Your Alter Knights will win it by a score here of 13-1. And that will do it for the Alter Knights as they go out to congratulate their freshman goalie, Drake Thomas, on an outstanding performance.
What a great game from Drake there.
Join us next weekend as your Alter Knights take on the Mason Comets. That'll be their final home game for the season.